yet more deployments.
We have 2 million Iraq veterans in this country, and they're less than 1% of the population that fought in that war. And tonight's speech and this whole debate has a very different kind of personal resonance for them. And we know they've all been watching this closely as all the rest of us. Joining us now is Paul Rieckhoff. He's founder and executive director of Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America. He's an Iraq combat vet. Paul, thanks very much for being here. It's good to have you here.
Good to be here, Rachel. Thanks, guys.
Does this feel like Iraq war debating deja vu? Does it feel like we are diving back into the same stuff? Does it feel like we have evolved at all to you in terms of how we debate these things, how well we make these decisions?
It does feel like we're going down a similar path, but again, I think there's a lack of clarity here. You know, we didn't hear a lot of specifics tonight that are actually going to impact the veterans and military community. I think the biggest news for us is 475 more of our friends and family are going into combat. And I think that's an important point to make. It's combat. If you're on the ground in Iraq right now, if it's your husband or wife or son or daughter that's headed over there with those 475 people, it's combat. If they're killed in action, it will be just like combat for them, for their families, and for our nation. So I think that's an important point to make. And it's also important to understand we haven't taken care of the folks who went to Iraq the first time. We're coming off a summer of absolute scandal at the VA. And today is actually Suicide Prevention Awareness Day, as we lose 22 veterans a day to suicide. So I think we've got to talk about the total human cost. If the president does ask Congress for financial support to fight ISIS, will it include support for vets? Because it didn't last time, and we're still paying the price.
Well, Paul, one of the things that we did wrong, in my opinion, as a nation in the last Iraq war, whatever you feel about that as foreign policy, is that we went to war in a way that sent military families out there on their own. The civilian population was encouraged to ignore the fact that the war was going on. Congress was encouraged to not pretend like it cost anything and otherwise not debate it once it was already started. And we had this cleaved experience where you had military families and veterans who had the on-the-ground experience of it, and the rest of us, it was as if nothing in our normal lives changed. Yeah. Are there lessons learned about that mistake that we should be putting into action now so we don't make that mistake again? We've got 1,100 Americans there already right now, another 500 going, and who knows how many are going to end up there eventually. How can we not make that mistake again?
Well, and we've still got folks in Afghanistan. I think the unfortunate reality is our country has never been so disconnected from war. So right now, a lot of Americans are changing the channel and going over to a reality TV show, and our military families are waiting for the phone to ring. They want to know if it's their loved one that's going to be sent over as a part of that unit. They want to know when their folks are coming home from Afghanistan. And when they do come home, they want to know if they're going to be taken care of. So it's been 13 years of war. The same folks going over and over again. And it does feel endless. And it feels like the rest of the country is at the mall and we're at war. So at some point, our country's got to address this disconnect, that it is almost war by remote control. It's a small group of people that continue to sacrifice over and over again. And when I went to Iraq, in 2003, I never could have imagined that, 10 years later, we'd still be fighting for adequate VA benefits. Everyone said they were going to have our back. They said there were going to be yellow ribbons. But now folks are on secret waiting lists. And we found out yesterday from the new Secretary of Veterans Affairs that almost 100 VA hospitals are being investigated. So we've got a long way to go before we honestly keep the compact with the folks we've sent before. And we should really keep that in mind as we consider sending more.
And that's a part of the upfront cost of doing this, is that lifelong commitment to the people who get sent. It's part of what we have to commit to now when they're going. Paul Rieckhoff, founder and executive director of IAVA, Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America. Thank you, Paul. It's great to have you here. Thank you.